On guys, Coach Chris Speck, the wise guy here. Just finished a basketball workout at a local community center and thought I brought my tripod because I did some filming of some shooting that I was doing with one of my players. So I'll upload that later to Facebook, but thought I'd do a Q&A while I'm getting ready to head out. What to talk about? Obviously, if anybody has any Amazon FBA questions, let me know in the comment section. Also, the course has been amazing. Ever since I dropped it down, the feedback has been awesome. Can't wait to get started with new students on their journey of selling on Amazon, both retail arbitrage and private label. Can't wait to help people with online arbitrage if that's something they're looking at. What else? Definitely can't wait to get retail arbitrage 2.0 out. The more advanced, effective version of selling retail arbitrage. Number one question I'm getting right now is people are struggling selling their retail arbitrage inventory. Was just chatting with somebody who reached out to me on email yesterday and just kind of replied to her email. She was looking for coaching, and I get coaching requests all the time, and most people who've coached with me know I limit my students, my one-on-one students, to 5 so that I can dedicate time to them. And that's a combination of one-on-one or the professional kind of where I build your business for you versus the one-on-one where you build it and I just coach you and creatively kind of customize the A to Z with you. Then versus the fundamental course that I put out, which is the cheapest but still effective, but self-motivated, self-driven, and people can kind of execute on their own and then email me, obviously, if they have any questions along the way. But why do people fail at retail arbitrage? The number one reason why people fail at retail arbitrage is because of three fundamental things. Number one, the blueprint. They don't necessarily know how retail arbitrage is done. They don't know the rules. They don't understand, they don't know the blueprint. They don't know the system. They don't know how to start from A to Z. They're kind of putting things together. They're puzzling it together. They're grabbing things off of YouTube, looking up things as they get stuck. That's not really a blueprint. That's a lost mindset. If you're lost and you don't know what you're to do, you kind of try to figure it out on the fly, but you fail miserably and you get lost even more, and ultimately failing and then thinking Amazon is a failure business. So people don't have a blueprint. That's the number one reason. Number two reason that I tell people is that they don't know the rules. You need to know the rules of how to sell on Amazon. The rules are very important. You need to know the correct way to list things. You need to know how to run a buy box. You need to know how to automate your pricing. Those are just some, but there are a few standardized fundamental rules that you need to know when selling on Amazon. You know, and again, that's part of a system that you should be learning up front. It's fundamental stuff. It applies to every type of business model on Amazon. There are lots of rules, and I'm not necessarily talking about the terms of service, although those are some of the rules, but just basic rules. And then the third thing is, what are you buying? The who, what, when, where, why, and how of buying your product. Those questions come into play every time I'm buying. I gotta know who I'm buying from, what I'm buying, where I'm buying it from, for how much I'm buying it. I go through my W5s a lot, and I still make a lot of mistakes, man. I still make a lot of inventory mistakes, and you got to be willing to fail. But The only reason you fail is because you do make mistakes. Sometimes even I forget the rules and I veer off track and do the wrong things. But the difference between me and say somebody new is I have a lot of products in place that are doing extremely well, that are making passive income, that are making money no matter what, because I've properly put them in place, I've properly configured everything, optimized everything, set everything up perfectly for the most part, where I just tweak the smallest things to get an extra product a day sold. But they're not gonna fail. They're built successes. So now I can stray with all these other risks, and that's what risk is. Risk is calculated, but risk is also having something to fall back on, a pillow to land on. And I have those pillows. Now, I'm not saying I want to stay humble. I'm definitely not secure with my pillows. I need more pillows. And so even I have to stop taking some of the stupid risks I take in order to be successful with growing my business and establishing a solid foundation of products that if one fails or 5 fail, I'm still safe and secure with my business. And there's a lot of, again, rules from business foundation. I don't want to give too much away because, guys, sign up for the $97 course. You don't have to do one-on-one with me. You don't have to spend $750 for me to work with you specifically. You don't have to wait in that line. And you definitely don't need to hire me to build your business for you. I mean, I'm available for all that type of stuff. People do hire me to, Chris, build my business for me. I'll pay you $2,500. Get me started, set me up, get me a product that's generating income, show me how to do it, all that type of stuff. Those aren't necessary. The $97 course, if you're looking to learn the fundamentals of how to do it right, then the blueprint that I put out, Amazon Selling Hustle, I should just change the name to the Amazon Blueprint, Amazon FBA Blueprint, or something like that. I mean, it's just a fundamental course of how to sell on Amazon, but transitioning into Retail Arbitrage 2.0, we'll talk about that quickly here. I'm gonna go up to about 10 minutes. You need to buy the blueprint or else you can't buy Retail Arbitrage 2.0. You need to buy the blueprint or you can't buy the Arbitrage 2.0. So for all of you who want to have the specifics, the meat and potatoes of selling on Amazon, doing retail arbitrage, what stores, where to find the best product, what are the best products, what is Coach Chris best selling, how much am I buying it for, demonstrations, in-store demonstrations. Like I said, the goal is to do about 20 demonstrations of different stores in the store doing different buys and going through the aisles, knowing your aisles, the toy aisle, the hardware aisle, the home improvement aisle, the kitchen and dining aisle, seasonal aisle, just the different aisles and what to look for, the beauty aisle, scanning products, and then ultimately buying inventory, how much to buy, how to test the market horizontally, and then build your depth. So width, testing width, building depth, all of that sort of stuff. So it's going to be one of, if not the most extensive retail arbitrage course out there. And again, to qualify for it, you need a foundation. I'm not going to talk about a foundation in the course. I'm not going to teach people how to upload listings. I'm not going to teach people how to create or add products. I'm going to simply teach where to buy your products from what stores. I'm going to go through all the stores, and even stores I've never done. We're going to go through high-end stores. We're going to look at high-end, different price points. that people want to sell in, whether people want to capture the $100 to $200 price point, 200 plus, $20. We're gonna hit all those price points. Then we're gonna go through qualifying for as many brands as humanly possible, so that you can escape the clutches of the average people and where they all sell in, and escape into areas where there's not much competition. We're gonna go over competition, FBA competition, and all that fun stuff. So that is the update, guys. Any questions, hit me in the comment section below. Excited to leave you with this. It was all a dream. I used to read Fortune magazine, Hannah J. Fox and Becker up in the Lamborghini, hanging goals on my wall. Every Saturday, Jungle Scout, Alibaba, check them all. Then it goes, I'm drawing a blank right now. Every day, Jungle Scout, Alibaba, check them all. I let YouTube rock till my two pops, scanning product $1 and sitting around prepping stock. Way back when I had a gray and platinum Apple Mac with a mouse to match. Remember Stephen Jobs? Daha, you never thought that Jeff Bezos would take it this far. Now I'm selling fairy lights cause that profit's tight. No, I'm not. Time to get paid, blow up like Bitcoin trade. Born seller, the opposite of a dweller. Remember when I used to eat bungos for dinner? Peace to Frankie, Mommy, and Seti, Shaka, K-Charms, and Car TV. I'm blowing up like I thought I would. I'm blowing up like I thought I would. FBA, Amazon, FBA, private label, retail arbitrage, it's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, entrepreneur. Wise Guy here, hit me up on Instagram at The Wise Guy, W-Y-S-E Guy. Follow me for retail arbitrage tips on there. And definitely hit that subscribe button and join the course, $97. Join the course at $97. It'll teach you everything you need to know fundamentally about retail arbitrage and private label. Respect.